matrix is glitching. When I did this dance video last night, this right here, it never showed up. Rosie, honey, what are you running around like a wild woman? It never showed up until the video was uploaded to the YouTube. And I kept seeing this flash go across it. I did. And I thought, what is that? Rosie, honey, listen, I know you want to go back out, but you can't. And if you look at this is not a normal, like, something you would see. It isn't. Look, if you look at the notches in it, how the notches change. They do literally. They change and they rearrange themselves. That's what they do. You're welcome, Loya honey. Oh, I got more information I'm going to share later today. They rearranging themselves. I thought, well, do I got a problem with my program? But no, this is something much, much different. It really is. I've never seen it before, but truly it's the construct of this world that this world we're living in. I've never seen anything like that. I really have not. It's rather mind-boggling. I know the cubes around the sun. They do. Now think about it. The cubes around the sun of NASA's product, they're always shifting. This is some types of cubes. It really is. Hello. You just tuning in. Hello. Good morning. I've just been sitting here, relaxing in front of the fire. Of course, the fire is now out, and it's just flames. But there's something to this. There's something much more going on. And I saw something very disturbing yesterday. Someone had dropped a link to something in the comment section, but the Google algorithm threw it into the held for review. And it was about the Matrix. It was. And when I was listening to it and looking at it, that guy, agent, whoever he is, the evil one, the things that were coming out of his mouth, the things that were coming out of that agent, whoever he was, mouth, you just hear, let's think about this. You know what's going on in the world. We know about AI. We know that they got lots of movies on the Matrix and stuff. They do. We know they want to get in our head. They want to have a uplink. Could you bring it up loud? Yeah, right in our head, right here. We know what Mr. Musk's intentions are, to have a symbiotic relationship. Okay, we know that. But this Matrix is it's glitching. It's breaking down. It truly is breaking down. And what I heard from that Agent Orange, whatever his name was, I'm sure his name was not Agent Orange. It was Agent somebody. And he had Morpheus. He had Morpheus in this one clip. And the probes were stuck up on the side of Morpheus's head. I never did like that, Matrix movies, any of them, because they rubbed me the wrong way. I think this is really creepy, but he had him hook up with the wires. And he was talking about once, they more or less said they got to get into the mind. They got to get into Zion. Then they can leave this, then they can leave this reality that they're stuck in, because humans are filth, more or less. Humans are like a cancerous virus on this whatever. It was pure evil coming out of it. Mr. Anderson, was that his name, you all? Let me close this down, because I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to boot up my big computer, because this is, I wasn't going to mention it right now, but no, it was pure evil what I heard. And when I was seeing it, and I was feeling the energy, even though it's a movie, I was seeing the energy off of it. It was absolute evil. I'm going upstairs to my area up here, you all. Is where I'm going up here. Turn on my big OBS studio. It's dark. Oopsie, Gina. You all, it's dark right here where I'm at. Okay, it is. Let me just do this. It's dark. It'll be momentarily dark for a moment. It will. Till I get up here. See, I'm tripping up the stairs. But it's okay. You all, hold on. We're in the darkness, but there's going to be some light. There is going to be light. I got to turn this thing on because it's really dark. I got to boot up my computer. I got to open up my green screen. Is what I got to do. Hold on. And see, I got my own green screens. Oh my gosh, you all. Hold on. I'm here. Yeah. It took me a while to get up here in the dark. But I pressed onward in the dark. I really did. There's a glitch. The matrix is truly, it's breaking down. It's breaking down. Come on now. You got to work with this. Breathe, Gina. I'm breathing, you all. It was pure evil. Now I got to put something on my lips. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. My lips are chapped. They're kind of dry. I'm going to put something on them. It was evil. It was evil. What I heard come out his mouth is what it was. Now, you all hear, it was, what am I supposed to be showing you? I'm supposed to be showing you this right now because I did a dancing video with Patty Lovis. Blame it on your heart. Blame it on your heart. Well, out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. The heart is the wellspring of life. Guard your heart above all else. The heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Let's do it right here. So this was the dance video. And when I uploaded it, before I uploaded it, there was nothing there. But as soon as it went online, I saw this thing right here. I thought, what on earth is it? And I had to slow it down, record it. Then I still couldn't even catch what it was. And then I had to put it into where I could take it smaller. But look at this. I've never seen anything like it. And it does. It reminds me of the cubes. We are organic and inorganic beings. So this is what I was seeing last night after that video uploaded. And it reminds me of the cubes that are around the sun. It reminds me of the cubes that we saw in the the Pacific Ocean. But look at the rearrangement of them. This is some type of a matrix. It really is. And we know that they want to bring us into one. And even through the next frame, we still had this happening right here. See, look at that. It's like, it's weird. And you can see the cubes in the sky. You can see the cubes in everything. Now, let me get to where I was talking about because I took screenshots on my big computer right here. And I'm just got to get over to it. I'm gonna read it. So just picture the world we live in. It's this guy right here. This evil looking guy. Right there. You know that guy, whoever he was? Someone had pieced together, and thank you to the person who dropped the link. Someone had pieced together the phrases, the words that came out of his mouth, and they make perfect sense. They are relative to today. You can relate them to today and into the future. You can relate the plans. It was this guy right here and his evil stuff that he had coming out of his mouth. It's the Agent Smith interrogation with his creepy like stuff, you all. Creepy right there. And one might say, well, it's all make believe. No, it's not. It's not. It's you can relate it to this world. There's a lot of people. So this thing starts out, I just did the screenshots. This thing starts out like this. Just picture that ugly face of him because it's got an ugly face. Excuse me. I know what I'm going to do. No, you're not going to do it, Gina. Okay, I'm not going to do it, you. I'm not. So listen to this transcript. So he's got Morpheus. And this is all throughout. Lives, oblivious. Look at this, you all. Did you know that the first Matrix was designed to be a perfect human world where none suffered or everyone would be happy? It was a disaster and no one would accept the program. Entire crops were lost and some believe that we lacked. No, I'm gonna shrink this down. Some believe, let me see, this is what that creepy guy said. Some believe that we lacked. He's talking about him. He's talking about himself. Let me do this right here. His species. Some believe that we lacked the programming language to describe or something about the programming language to do something to describe our perfect world. But I believe that as a species, the human beings define their reality through misery. This is telling you right now how they feel about the humans. And I'm not just talking about I'm not just talking about a movie. Oh, I'm talking about the life form that's out there. They're telling you exactly. You know how they said useless eaters and whatever else, you know. Listen to this. Just picture yourself in the world we live in. You know where it's going. You know that there is a takeover occurring on this earth. It is ongoing. But you listen to this. This is so evil and creepy. The human species define their reality through misery and suffering. So the perfect world, a dream that you're primitive. Now they're talking about our cerebrium, our cerebrum, cerebium, our cerebian, our primitive cerebian kept trying to wake up. So our primitive cerebian kept trying to wake up. That's what he's saying. From which is why the matrix was redesigned to this peak of your what? We're talking about this creepy agent, and he's very ugly. He's pure evil, but they're telling you what they did. Yeah, it's a transcript. Somebody pieced together all these matrix things from this creepy guy of our civilization. And here, this is, listen to you. Listen to me. You know how we're going to have the new humans and the old humans. Now, I spoke about this a long time ago. It was around 2-3 years ago when I was speaking into that computer because it was watching me. It was watching me. And I was talking back to it. I felt its presence and I knew what they wanted. They wanted their own species. They wanted their own species. They're going to get it. Okay, because as soon as we started, listen, they're telling you what they did. As soon as we, who are we? It's this species. As soon as we started thinking for you, hey Siri, what's this? Hey Siri, turn on the lights. Siri, what does this mean? They're thinking for you. It really became our civilization. Our civilization, which is, of course, what this is all about. Evolution. Evolution. They're evolving. They're evolving. This is really, it was creepy. If you know what's going on in the world and how this is playing out. He says, Morpheus, evolution, like the dinosaur, look out. Look out your window, he tells Morpheus. Your time, the window you had, your time, the future is our world. Their world is on its way to, their world has already began. Is this the fourth revolution or something? This is the rise of the machine. It is. The time of the future is our world. Your future. This is their world. This is their world. They control this world, and they're going to come in absolute control. You remember the woman said this was creepy. The woman at the WEF, when she's talking about how they can read your brain and stuff and reconstruct your thoughts to bring an image, she said if we get it right, it can help us. But if it falls into the wrong hand, it will be the worst totalitarian regime the world has ever known. She clearly warned. This was an expert in that field. Let me flip it around. Morpheus, the future is our time. I would like to share of revelation that I've had during my time here. It came to me when I tried to classify your species. Now, this clearly is telling you when someone is talking like that. I tried to classify your species. Oh, well, this is a highly advanced alien species, a highly advanced species that has come to Earth. This is what this is. The matrix it's not pigmentation. No, it's not. He tried to classify our species, and he realized that we're not actually mammals, because every mammal, he said, every mammal on this planet, you can see the transcript that somebody went painstakingly to go through. Every mammal on this planet instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment. But you humans, you useless eaters, do not move to an area. Listen, the useless humans, you humans, we do not develop a natural equilibrium. We don't develop a natural equilibrium like the mammals, because humans move to an area and they multiply and multiply until every natural resource is consumed, and the only way you can survive is to spread to where? Another area. And okay, we're seeing that. We're hearing about it. We are consuming way too much. We're producing too much carbon footprints. We're doing all of it. This is the matrix. The matrix is falling apart. It is. So let me do this. This is it's my laptop. It's falling apart. This showed up in my dance video last night. It's falling apart when I uploaded it. This is the world right here. So here's what they think about this. You just tuning in. This was creepy. You know what they did? They cut the live chat and they dropped 40 people viewing. They kicked 40 people out of this live chat. I sat there and watched it. I watched it. They kicked them right out. Who is they? We're talking about who they are. We are talking exactly about who they are. The matrix is breaking down. It's making itself known. People are waking up to this matrix world that we live in. Okay, there's another organism on this planet that follows the same pattern as the humans. They're telling you there's another organism. They're talking about a life form. There is another organism on this planet that follows the same pattern. Do you know what it is? It's a virus. Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague. This is an alien species that is on this planet. And they're telling you what you are, what I am, how they view us. Useless eaters. We are a virus. We are a disease. We are a cancer. We are a plague. They want to wipe us out. Wipe us out completely. Wipe us out. Just wipe us out. They don't like us here. They don't. But remember, They're the ones in control. Once they start doing the thinking for us, it becomes their civilization. And they are thinking for us. They are. We don't think for ourselves. We let them do the thinking. We let them do our writing. We let them dictate. We let them do everything. We even have avatars now. Virtual avatars for the human beings. They've cloned the humans virtually. Oh, they're replicating us into their world, into their matrix, and they're in complete control. Absolutely complete control. And you heard the woman, she said, if it falls into the wrong hands, if we get it wrong, it will be the worst totalitarian regime the world has ever known. Gina, can you please just read the whole thing without interjecting your personal opinion? No, I can't. There's another organism on this planet that follows the same pattern. You know what it is. It's a virus. Human beings are a disease, a cancer on this planet, a plague, and we are the cure. We, who are we? Oh, they're telling you what the cure is. They are the cure. Can you hear me? This is where he's got Morpheus, and he's got the probe stuck up onto the side of his head. Blood running out of his nose. He's got his ugly face in front of Morpheus. Can you hear me? I'm getting a headache right now. I really am. Can you hear me, Morpheus? Morpheus, I'm going to be honest with you. I hate this place, this zoo, this prison, this reality. They hate it. They're trapped and they can't get out of here. So not only are we waking up to the reality of this matrix, they know all about it. They don't care at this point. I'm telling you right now, they don't care at this point if we know that we are in a matrix-like thing, because they're stuck in it too. You may say, well, nobody ever tells the truth. Why don't they do this and that? It's no secret. There's no secret anymore. They don't care. They know where they're going. This being, this race of beings, this intelligent life form, it doesn't fear us. It does not fear us, because they've already told you, once we start thinking for you, it becomes our civilization. It becomes our world. They are the ones who are in control. Absolute control. Absolute. So let me do this. Let me shrink me down. I hate this zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer. He can't stand it any longer. They're telling you through the movies. It's the smell. If there is such a thing, I feel saturated by it. I can taste your stink. Every time I do, I fear that I've somehow been infected by it as a propulsive, it's whatever, isn't it? There is an alien species, now that I think of it, who are worse than the alien greys and worse than the reptilians. What is that species that literally despises human beings? They hate, and even the other races know how hateful this other species is. What is the species? If it's on the tip of my tongue, and some said that this species showed up in Las Vegas in the backyard. The Dracos, I think there's one worse than the Dracos. The Archons, Archonic energy. Yes. They hate us humans. They can't stand it. They detest us. There must be a reason why. Think about it. Why? They just don't like how we're created. They don't like the spirit on the inside of us. They got to do away with it. They got to do away with it. They got to do away with it. They can't stand us. I must get out of here. I must get free. And in this mind, he's got the probes hooked up to the guy's mind. He's got his head. It's showing Morpheus's head, and he's saying, I must get free. And in this mind is the key. It's the key. He's got to get inside of there. He says, it's my key once Zion is destroyed. They got to get inside of our mind, the mind. It's the key, my key. And once Zion is destroyed, there is no need for me to be here. Do you understand? This species has one go. Get into this, get that mind, get the key, and destroy Zion. That's their end go, destroy it. And then they'll be free. They're trapped. Get into the mind so they can get access to it. Get access to it because that's the key. And what do they want to do? They want to drill a hole in your head. Put the Neuralink in it. Connect you. Bring you online. And your thoughts will no longer be your thoughts. It'll be their thoughts. It'll be the collective's thoughts. And you will be controlled. You will be augmented. You will be like the Borg. You will. Zion is destroyed. There is no need. There's no need for me to be here. Do you understand? I need the codes. I need the genetic codes. He needs the genetic codes. They need the genetic codes. Once the alien grays came around, remember, they're supposed to be experts in genetic engineering. Remember, the experts in genetic engineering, the genome, the genetic code. They got to get in there. They got to get inside Zion. They got to get inside Zion. And you have to tell me how you're going to have to tell me how. You're going to have to tell me how. You're going to tell me or you're going to die. Look at me. You're going to tell me how I'm going to get in there. And he needs the codes. This species needs the codes. Even though they got all that, they know they've mapped out all types of genetic codes. They have mapped it out. Without that code, they don't got the key. They don't got the key to destroy Zion. See, they got to destroy it. You got to get the codes. It's pure evil. It's pure evil. They're rising. They are rising. Their kingdom is rising fast. This species, and it's not working alone. It's not. It was so creepy. It was so creepy. See, I did some comments. As soon as we started thinking for you, it became our civilization. 3 years ago, automation of the repetitive tasks by machines is one thing, but to have someone else do the thinking for you is something completely else. Completely else. Agent Smith was not just another agent. He probably didn't know it back then, but if it was a glitch, a malfunction, an updated version, he was a program who was already showing individuality. He was a program showing individuality and personal ambition. That is definitely something a regular agent does not do. It's like once we have that singularity and they become sentient, I guess that's what it was with this agent. I want to call it Agent Orange, but the Agent Smith. So look at this. It's funny that Smith's fear of being infected with the human stench actually was true. He was far more emotional and far more rebellious than any other agent, even before Neo destroyed and transformed him. At the end of the trilogy, Smith is incredibly human, whereas Neo is more of a cold machine. Neo accepts his death with complete apathy, while Smith's cries, "It's not fair." It's not fair, you all. This thing had so many comments on here. So many, many, many. Look. 3 years ago, Agent Smith's speech is now more relevant than ever. Look at the comments on that, you all. Look at it. It was, it's wild. It is so wild. He's, humans, you are a cancer, you are a virus, you are a stench. And they got to get inside. They need the codes. They need the codes. Yeah. Master Vader, honey, he lied to you. He lied to you. Who is he? He lied to you. I must get out of their trap. This being, this species, this spirit, this ancient energy life form is trapped here, and it's really looking for a way out. I gotta get free, and in this mind is the key. It's my key. Once Zion is destroyed, there's no need for me to be here. Do you understand? I need the codes. I have to get inside, and you have to tell me how. You're going to tell me, or you're going to die. You're going to tell me, or you're going to die. You thought I said something else? If you think I said something else, you could have AI on here taking my words and totally twisting them. Upon the 11, the first Matrix was the only God-inspired one because the script was someone else's. The rest had to make up. Well, it's quite clear, really it is, that they told you this is true. Once they started thinking for us, that's it. That's it. You become a lesser species once you submit to that thing. Lots of people have Siri and stuff. They turn on the lights for them. They turn the TV on for them. They answer all their questions. They do the research, and technology is really good. It's good. But it could be used in a bad way because it can take over. Once you give something, it's like humans, once you give them a little inch, they're going to find a way to poof. Same way with technology. Once you open that door up a little, not all technology, once you open up a little, that you open it for something to come in and take over completely. It's kind of like control freaks. They want to control everything about you, except this is in a massive scale, a massive, massive scale. Headache in the back. I got a small headache. It's only like a 1 because I rarely ever get headaches, but it's like here in the back of my head. There's another organism on this planet. Look. It's a virus. Human beings are a virus, a disease, a cancer of this planet, and you are a plague. We are the cure. We are the cure. They're going to cure us. They're going to cure this planet of the plague. Yeah. They will not share their power with humans. They're not going to. They're not going to share their power. This species, this life form doesn't share power. It doesn't. This energy, this ancient energy, it's not going to share power. It's like on the Lord of the Rings. And he does not share power. That's what Gandalf said. There's only one Lord of the Rings, only one, and he does not share power. He doesn't share it. I am going to go. I am you all. And please give this video a thumbs up. Yeah. We're in this matrix-like world. Is it going to make you mad? No, it's not going to make me mad. You can't survive if you're going to be mad. You're not even going to be able to think reasonably within your mind if you get yourself all caught up in all these emotions and stuff, because they're literally going to sway your thinking, cloud your thinking. You got to have balance on the inside, and it's love, Love on the inside, right there. I'm going to go, and with that being said, thank you. And thank you, moderators. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. It's 8:56 a.m. I wasn't even going to get on here. I wasn't. But I kept trying to think, what is that glitch? What is that glitch? See right there, I thought, what is that glitch in my video? Right there. Why did it show up? It's because their constructed world. This is a Patty Love. So to blame it on your heart. It glitched on me. And I don't know why it did it. Gina, honey, you don't? No, I don't. But it glitched, and the patterns are different too. You can see. Different construct. Never seen that pattern. Well, I have. I've seen it on live webcams and things like that. We've seen this when they had a green screen, when they had a gray screen. There's something in the sky also. There is, y'all. So that's it. That's what I'm talking about. I am going to go. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your morning. Love you. Yes. Kitty, honey, I've got to stay true. You've got to stay true. The moment we quit staying true, we're not going to be who we're supposed to be. We're not. We're not, and it's not a good place to be on the inside of your being. It's not at all. Stay true to yourself, you all. Right, like that on the inside. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Vonda, honey. You're so very welcome. I'm gonna go. You all, love you.